say good morning. It's morning here. It may not be morning by the time you watch this video, but welcome to British Voice ASMR. And I'm in Manchester, which is my hometown, and it's always a pleasure to be here. So I'm going to give you a very brief hotel room tour. It is the morning. I have to check out in, I don't have the time on me, not very long. I've had my breakfast and I have a lot of work to do today, so I won't take too much of your time. But this is the Townhouse Hotel. We have a lovely bathroom, whopping great mirror all on this wall here above the bath. These beautiful kind of black teeny tiny marbled tiles, which are very nice as well. Another mirror over the sink, as you would expect. All the usuals. We have a toilet paper, tissues, hand wash. The hand wash is Geneva Guild liquid hand soap. Serene to be. It does not tell me anything about the scent. It just says serene to be. I'm guessing that is the name they've given their scent. I have washed my hands. It did smell nice, but not of anything in particular, if that makes sense. So the same could be said for the shower gel. So it was hair and body wash, and that one is called, I can't see, I'm too far away. Let me get closer. And that's also Serene to Be, Geneva Guild. Yeah. So it smelled nice, but I don't know what of. Fairly floral. I think it was quite floral, if I recall. So I've popped my towel on the towel rail, but that's not an awful lot of point because I'm only here the one night. So it's not like I can dry the towel and use it again. We have yet another. There's mirrors everywhere in hotels. Yet another mirror. There's one a little bit darker in a dark corner. Let's turn on the light so you can see. Okay, front door. This is a weird little arrangement. So the front door is actually tucked around a corner in the corridor before you make it into the room. Normally it's just a straight corridor into the room. So I am in 107 here. And the staircase is right next to me. So I went straight downstairs for my breakfast, which was very tasty indeed. All the usual fare. So bacon and eggs and beans and yogurts and cereals and fruit and croissants and the like. I had a pain au chocolat, actually. I do love a pain au chocolat. I always think of my sister when I'm having pain au chocolat, because Becky, my sister, who lives in Australia these days, so I've not seen her face to face for a painfully long time. She loves pain au chocolat, loves pain au chocolat. Always used to get it when we were on holidays. So whenever I have pain au chocolat, it makes me smile because it makes me think of my sister, who I miss very, very much. It was her birthday last week, actually. She is a full 14 months older than me. Lovely. We have room temperature controls, nice and simplified for us. I didn't bother with those at all last night. It was quite a pleasant ambient temperature. Now, please forgive the bed. I've not remade it. Obviously, I slept in it last night, so it has been used. I'll do the bed test though. Are you ready? Look at that, more mirrors. Oh, there you go. You can have a little look at the ceiling. Oh man, it is a comfortable bed. I'm going to give it that. I don't want to get back up, but I must. Sadly, I must. So either side of the TV we have mirror. It's a little Philips TV. A corner lamp just to. It's got a wonky lampshade. Let's rectify that as well. It's still a bit wonky. Never mind. The bedside lamps. These are actually a beautiful design. I really, really do like these. I think they're gorgeous. Really nice. A little bit industrial, a little bit old style, but they give off a kind of very warm and homely light. I am a fan of that. Just normal little bedside tables, nothing in there, I don't think. A nice squishy faux leather headboard, which runs the length of the wall. We have a nice mix here, wood panelling leading to exposed brick. This I also absolutely love. So this townhouse, I assume it's an old, I don't know actually, it's got a nice fascia outside, you can't really see because it's quite bright, but let me see if I can, how can I dim here, let's make the shutter speed a lot faster for a sec. Yeah, so this, you can't really see, but that's like a stone pillar there. Incredibly large window, so I'm right opposite the Old Monkey, which is, actually I think this is the Gay Village. I think the Gay Village is like the next street along Canal Street in Manchester. So it's quite a lively part of town. Yes, because you've got Chinatown just over there as well. There's the Yang Sing, I've been there for dinner before. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're on Portland Road, which is kind of one of the main roads in Manchester that runs down towards Piccadilly Station. So if you know the city, you'll probably know where I am. I used to go to a club called Fifth Avenue, which is just round the corner from here, which I think is closed now, which makes me sad. All the rock and indie clubs I used to go to when I was a kid, they've all shut. A sign of how old I am. That runs down there towards St. Peter's Square. There's a wild building there. Oh no, I think that's Piccadilly. Which one's? Oh, I'm confused. I'm very easily confused though, so it doesn't take much. It's a beautiful morning. Look at the weather. So, if you're watching this at a much later date, we are at the start of March, and pretty much that is the first time we've seen the sun here for gosh, what feels like forever. It has been so gloomy. It's been a very long and dull winter. So normally, I mean, winter's obviously always cold in the north of the UK, but normally we get, you know, some beautiful bright sunshine, even though it's bitterly cold, and you get all the nice frosty fields and everything. And I love it when it's like that, when it's freezing, but it's bright and blue skies, and you can see the sun, even though there's, you know, not much heat to it. We've not had any of that. It's just rained and rained and rained, and grey skies and gloominess for months and months. And so seeing that sunshine out there, that is, it brings joy to my little heart. Very happy about it. Now, all my stuff's in a bit of a state of disarray, I'm afraid, so I have one phone, my trusty Sony headphones that go absolutely everywhere with me, and then my WH. Is there a letter after the WH? I can never remember. You think I'd know, I've had these for years. Let me have a little look at them. It should have the name on them. So. W, I can't see it anywhere. I don't know what I'm trying to show you on the camera. There's no chance you'll be able to see this. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, pretty sure they're WH1000 Mark IVs. They're definitely the Mark IVs, I know that much. I can't remember if there's another letter after the WH, like WHF or WHS or something. If you know the answer to my meandering thoughts, please do let me know. You have the Townhouse Hotel phone here, my little bedside glass of water, which I have drunk. So yes, 101 Portland Street. I've never stayed in this one before. I stayed in one next door, but it's beautiful. I like it. It's a good kind of ambiance. It's kind of got that mix of modern and old industrial that you see a lot in Manchester, which I absolutely love. There are so many kind of converted warehouses and things like that, and old buildings where you'll still get the old brick or the old concrete, and then they mix it in with the new. You got the aircon unit up there. So yeah, beautiful spot. I've got my yesterday's socks. Check out those. How cool are they? I do love a pair of colourful socks. And on the tea and coffee front, pretty basic fare. PD chips and Nescafe. Some UHT milk, so nothing really to write home about there. Although, to fit within work budget, it is a fairly economical hotel. It wasn't a horrendously expensive evening. Although it was only a Tuesday night, so probably a bit more expensive on a Saturday or a Friday night, I guess. There's a lovely little stool, which I've not sat on, and nor will I. But again, I like the design, simplistic. In the cupboard we have a hairdryer. There isn't a mini fridge or anything like that. And a nice little table where you can sit and work or eat and drink or whatever you want to do there. So 2 chairs. I never need 2 chairs. So, well, actually I do need 2 chairs because I use one to put all my gubbins on, and then I've got one left over that I can sit on, which is quite nice. The bed was comfortable. Look at the state, honestly. I make a right mess when I sleep. I kind of bunch everything up and lie on my side, and I'll snuggle. I snuggle into like bunched up pillows and duvet, but it does make it a bit of a state. A tiny little bin on the floor. If you want to see my shoes, I've got my Hockers on. If any of you spend a lot of time on your feet, in your work or whatever, nursing or teaching or retail, I am on my feet a lot with my job. A comfortable pair of shoes is a must, and Hockers, I can confirm, are incredible. Since I got my first pair, they are they're literally the only shoes I buy. So I've got a few pairs now. These are I can't really see them there. These are the Bondi 8s, which are really comfortable, but a little bit narrow for my feet. My favourite ones are Clifton 9s they're called, and they fit my feet perfectly. I've got quite fat feet. Obviously matches the rest of me. So I am trying to lose weight. It's just not very easy when you're 40 years old and work on the road all the time. Hotel breakfasts and convenience food takes its toll, sadly. So, yeah. If I had one criticism, it would be this. The shower, when I've had a shower, has leaked all over the floor, so I had a big puddle down the side of the bath. Although I must be honest, that happens in a lot of hotels. There you go, I can see the seal's just broken under there. I actually need to get a new one of those at home for my shower, because it keeps on falling off. It's quite annoying. Right. Well, I mean that'll probably do. I think I need to get on with my work. It's 10 past. No, it's 20 past 10. Gosh, 19 minutes past 10. So yeah, I have work to do. Yeah, I've already been on the phone to my team this morning, we've had to let a couple of our staff go this morning, which is heartbreaking. So I'm actually off to see one of them in Manchester today, and the other one's over in Northern Ireland, and I am devastated because they make my job so much easier. Having a good team of people, but such is life. Budgets. I am next on the chopping block. I think we've lost all of that tier. I've gone from having a big team to having no team now, and I think I'm next up if they want to cut the budgets anymore. So you never know. Next time you see me, I might not be in a Sony shirt. I might be at home giving you a tour of my bedroom instead, because I'm not out on the road doing a job. Hopefully not, obviously. But such is life. I've waffled on for far too long, as always. What are we on? 16 minutes. It's a short video by my standards. But it'll do. I hope you have enjoyed the tour. If you're actually here, I don't know, if you actually follow the channel to just out of a general interest of hotel rooms, let me know. That's I know someone used to comment on my videos a while back who worked in, I think their job was furnishing hotel rooms, basically designing interior hotel rooms. So they loved watching the videos because they could see loads of hotel rooms, and obviously listen to me waffle on about my opinions, so I could talk about carpet designs and all sorts. But I assume most of you are watching to probably close your eyes and just listen to a fairly calming voice just chatting for a bit, with the intention of either falling asleep or just zoning out. That's what I do with my ASMR consumption as well. I am a huge fan of just listening to someone talking in fairly calm tones, and my brain just zones out to it, and it helps me get to sleep. Which is why I started making these, because I thought, you know what, I enjoy it. Let's give it a whiz. But one of my all-time favourites is massage ASMR, or ASMR massage. He's an Australian bloke, Dimitri. It was huge, like a decade ago. First kind of ASMR artist that I fully got into, and I found it so relaxing, like medical role plays, essentially just chatting. And he went away for years, and he's come back and is making videos. Well, there's a little reminder as to why I never use this camera to do videos. Once before I used it, and once before it overheated before I'd finished the video, and it's just done it again. It is an RX1R. It is designed for high resolution photography, street photography, tiny body, no heat dissipation at all. It really isn't designed for videos. It does them, but short ones. So apologies, that just cut off. I can't remember my train of thought now because I've just left it 15 minutes to cool down. I'll try not to use it next time. I've just not got any others on me, so it was the only option. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going. I have work to do. Have a wonderful evening, day, whatever, sleep, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you have a great one. Sleep tight if that's what you're off to. God bless. Good night. And I will see you on the flippity flop. Ta-ra.